I believe by now a lot of things are beginning to be so clear to some of us, some of Nigerians who were initially sympathizing with Nedu Wazobia about this whole issue between himself, Very Dark Man, and this Mumu boy, Deeone. You know, Deeone went to various, and I begin to wonder the integrity of these TV stations like TVC and Channels Television, and national television for that matter, inviting this Mumu boy to come to their station to say nonsense, actually. You know, what are you portraying? You're making a fool out of yourself, going from one station to another, crying for people when no one hear you, people that don't want to listen to you. And you're busy crying foul all over. Telling the world, showing video that this young man was gay. Now, waiting in command, he came out and said it by himself that he used to do these things in the past. So what are you telling us? Because I don't really get the bone of contention here. You are correcting who? Person way past you for every... In fact, you don't use this boy now climb. Kudos to Very Dark Man. In fact, you should be giving him some percentage from what you might be earning now, because your page, for people where they follow you, because I mean, I can't on my own be following such miscreants, just like Blessing CEO, who always, you can imagine that he went to the comment sections and everybody was applauding. Well, I don't know, talk is cheap. I had to go back to that particular video and watched. Everyone was against the nonsense you're doing. You should be locked up. Police should actually apprehend you and lock you up for coming on a national television as big as Channels, saying that you used someone to set another person up. It's a crime actually in Nigeria. It is a crime. Admitting that you set someone up. And no one is talking about that particular part. That you set someone up. But of course, something is beating drum for you from behind. That is why you are doing all these things, and that is why you are moving from one point to another, trying to prove what point exactly, of a point that we already know. This young man says he was doing this, giving man blowjobs and all those things and all that and all that. But being gay, like man to man, whatever, carry this thing put for whole, you know, do that part. You know, if whatever thing you had is true, why not blur the face of the other person and show us that of Very Dark Man, make we foresee him? Even if what you talk not true, he don't come out talk say he did ABC. You know, what are you now telling us? He took 20 million to deposit for Range Rover. You skipped that part in your 2 radio stations. You never even show any evidence for it. Okay, why not publish that one? That should have been your major concern, and not these other things you're moving around, messing yourself up. And people are inviting you to their stations. In fact, our problem for Nigeria plenty. Plenty. And we like to do these stupid things. See person they misbehave, or they invite them to come they do it in exactly. Well, it is a typical setting in Nigeria. We love to cash in on people's stupidity. Just like this, when Blessing CEO was also fooling herself up and down, they were inviting her up and down, saying all manner of nonsense. It's just a typical example of it. You know, I don't want this video to be long. Now, you supported, what's her name? His name, sorry, I'm even calling her Bobrisky. What is Bobrisky today? You destroyed his career. That one now ran away. Blessing Chimo, you started supporting her, knowing fully well that she was actually trying to blackmail this other young man with the cries and whatever thing she was, the way she was lamenting. Because you didn't take time to take, well, you did, but you just, because Very Dark Man support, it was trying to do analysis to prove everybody wrong that what Chinwe was doing was not actually the way it was. But no, because Very Dark Man stepped in, you want to. Look at Leo Smart. The same thing you did. Leo Smart now is in jail. Now, Nedu Wazobia, who is the manipulator actually? Nedu Wazobia now has lost his job. Who is the manipulator here, for crying out loud? You they sweat under AC, they call people, maybe they can't help you do waiting exactly. You're being foolish and stupid. You know, I don't really understand though for Nigeria how things carry the waka. Somebody when they're supposed to carry go lock up for admitting, say you use person, say person up. No reasonable person go watch that video. We go begin to say when I know plan that this thing. You guys planned that video with Nedu was okay. Of course, we've gone for television programs and shows before. You must be intimated on the questions that will be thrown at you. Nobody go tell me, say they know, okay, see the line of questions where they go throw at you before you're not going to begin answer. So it is not possible to come out to say it was not planned. No, Nedu is innocent. You are a liar. Nedu has ruined people's careers. Look at Lucky Udu. Every that man shared it. Look at Saida Bodge, even though I'm not her fan, that one also the craze. But see her testimony also. Didn't you listen to this part? Or you did? Well, I know by now, said you couldn't bury your head in shame. Go and look for something doing for yourself. You failed in as a BB in BB Niger in make I even call you inmate. You know, tell me the area where you don't choke your hand where you succeed actually. Aside from this very dark man pursue now where you don't use and get followers, where they follow crazy people, because now waiting most of Nigerians they like katafo, where they want to hear nonsense. People where they follow you. No reasonable person going to follow this kind of miscreancy. You are fooling yourself all over. I'm tired of if you before you don't scroll 1 or 2 videos, you don't see you. Thank God a lot of people are beginning to understand the kind of people you are actually. No, you they manipulate people. Now you see they cry foul, say very dark man do this other one. Who have you impacted in their lives positively? Mention one, make we see for here, I beg. Very dark man can count 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 10, 15, 20. Has impacted in people. Who has he destroyed actually? That is not true. What cause, what fight has very dark man gone into that is not right actually? Can you mention one? Yes, we know. He's not 100% right. Of course, he's a human. He makes some mistakes. Look at him admitting that he fucked up calling a girl's name and he came and apologized. That makes him a human. He does not fail to admit those parts. But you don't even talk, drag him, mama, join, enter the matter. Hey, now wow. I wouldn't really be setting my phone talking about such stupidity again, you know, because I don't know really. I don't know.